Welcome to the Home Depot 301 at Lowe's International Speedway. I'm jgonascar, and will be race number 27 of 36. Now, this is the countdown. This is number 9 of 9 more races to go. This is number 27 at New Hampshire International Speedway. I expect this race to be very boring because usually New Hampshire races are boring. On our pole today will be the 38 car of Michael Harvey. Outside is Rhett Yates in the 83. This is a little bit kind of like what happened at Richmond last week. So yeah, and we got actually three new replacements today. According to this, the 22 car originally by Bryce Johnson, that will be taken over by XX Transformer 111XX. The 55 originally CB Docs is now Mark Edwards, and the 14 car of Mr. Stop Motion 80 is now taken over by Race Day 2011. Unfortunately, 2 of the 3 have failed to qualify, and here's the list. And here are the list of people who failed to qualify: the 09 of NASCAR Stop Motion Guy, the 10 of Jared Magoon, the 11 of Marshall Rich, the 14 of Mr. Stop Motion 80 of Race Day 2011, the 16 of Daniel SquarePants 13, the 22 of 22 car of XX Transformer 111XX, 32 of Racing 202, and the 77 of Julian Ortiz. Currently today, 3B Freaky Ones come to this race 75 points in front of Max Skinner. Mac Love 999 is 3rd. Race Day 2011 is now 4th. And Marshall Rich is 5th. Racer Bill 74, John Dillon, NASCAR Expert, Jared Magoon, and XX Transformer 111XX are the top 10 in points. So let's get this race started. Michael Harvey gets his 3rd pole of the year. Remember, originally Levi Shones took over. Was originally the 38 car. Now it was taken over. Can I get a yellow in the 17? Rhett Yates, I remember. Rhett Yates actually I think blew up or something last time. So let's see if this race will be boring or not. Green flag lap 1 of 30 at New Hampshire. Jake Rogers in the 43, and can I get a yellow? Jake Rogers gets his 2nd good start, and newcomer Mark Edwards, he's up there in the top 10. Mark Edwards, first newcomer. Right, this is the 3rd time the 55 car has been replaced. But originally, the first person to snag the 55 was Mopar Cup Series 2021, and then it was taken over by CB Dops, and now it is Mark Edwards, who hopefully will stay for the rest of for the last 9 races. So Michael Harvey trying to get his 2nd ever victory, as he will lead lap 1 of 30. The 83 car Rhett Yates trying to bring BK Racing its 1st ever victory. He had a great time in Richmond, but Jake Rogers will dive underneath the 83 and take 2nd away. Jake Rogers in the 43 car from Utah, trying to get his first 2012 victory. He's had a really bad year mostly, but he did have a good time. He's had mostly bad, but he's had some he's had some bursts of good finishes. This could be one of them. So Michael Harvey who has had a really good season so far, as looks like Jake Rogers has to get a good run, yes, he will get a good run. He will try and clear Michael Harvey for the lead. Will he? Yes, he will. Jake Rogers will snag the lead away from Michael Harvey, and Rhett Yates will try and do the same thing maybe soon. Remember, a 30-lap race here. We got 27 to go. Michael Harvey in the 38 car, trying to get his 2nd victory. He's had a lot of good finishes, but he's only had 1 win at Daytona. As Jake Rogers will come around and lead his 1st lap on lap number 3. So Jake Rogers, probably very far back in the standings. He is currently he's just trying to hold off Michael Harvey. Most likely he will not be able to. Currently our points leader 3B Freaky 1, currently running in 12th place. Maybe this could help him. Max Skinner in the 6 car, 3rd place Robbins Racing 388, he is 11th. As it looks like Michael Harvey tried to make a run, but he will fail. It's like Jake Rogers will keep his lead. Will Jake Rogers go to victory lane for the first time in his career? He's never had too much. He hasn't had too much success this year, but maybe this could be his day. 3B Freaky won so there's a kind of a big point standings battle. Jake looks like Max Skinner and what's this? It's like Max Skinner's made his way up to 9th as 3B Freaky 1 stays in between the top between 10th and 15th. As Jake Rogers lead lap 5. So Jake Rogers putting some distance on Michael Harvey, trying to get his first ever victory, and this could be his day. He got a good finish in the Daytona 500. He got a good win at Michigan in June, and he had a good race at Richmond. Maybe this could be his day. Carter Keselowski in the 33 car running third. He's about 3 seconds behind. I have to say he's actually been doing not a bad job. He's got 1 win this year at Infineon. But looks like this day could belong to Jake Rogers. Looks like Carter Keselowski's made up a little bit fat, but how to say this? He got a better lap than last time. Sorry. But Jake Rogers putting distance on the 38 car by about 1.5 seconds. That 38 car has really been is trying to get in front of Jake Rogers and take the lead away. As Jake Rogers lead lap 7. Even if he doesn't get a good win, this is a great day for Jake Rogers. Even though this is not his, he may be far back in the points. So Jake Rogers trying to get his first ever 2012 victory. Charles Jackson was the 43 car last year, before, remember, it got canceled. Charles Jackson was the 43 car of AJ Allmendinger, but unfortunately he didn't do well, I guess. By the way, this is a new beginning to the Brickels Cup Series. This does count as season 2, remember, but he is unfortunately. But this is the first full season, and I'm not. Remember, I am going to be doing a Brickels Cup Series season 3, but I might not do a season 4 because I'm going into high school, or I should say senior high, starting next year. So I'm going to do one last Brickels Cup Series, and maybe, I'm not sure if this will be my last ever, but I'm not going to be quitting videos, but I may stop doing the Brickels Cup Series after I graduate middle school. I know it's sad, but I probably will not. So anyway, Jake Rogers now has got a 3-second lead over Michael Harvey. Carter Keselowski looks like he's going to take second away from the 38 car pretty soon. Brett Yates is about a second behind him, and then the 20 car of 39 Ryan Newman fan, he's 5 seconds in, and then the 55 of Mark Edwards, he's actually doing a great job. He's already moved up to 6th. Pretty nice job for a first timer. John Dillon, remember he's running in. He's about what was it? He's 7th in the standings. 585 points behind 3B Freaky 1. It's basically come down to 3B Freaky 1 or Max Skinner. Robbins racing 3D8 unfortunately has to be replaced, so he quit. It's basically come down to the 78 or the 6. That's just all it's come down to basically. It would be if currently the 15 car of McLove 999 running in 18th place, she would have to get a ton of victories to catch up to the 6 or the 78. But 3B Freaky 1 and Max Skinner seem like the only two people who have a good shot at winning the championship. And 3B Freaky as it seems, Max Skinner currently running in 13th and 3B Freaky 1 in 17th. This is probably going to give the 6 car a little bit more points. He's 75 points behind 3B Freaky 1, and he needs to try and get up to that lead before Homestead, which is, I believe, it's going to be October. If all goes as planned, I believe it'll be October 2nd. October 2nd will most likely be when the final Brickels Cup Series race is on. But I'm thinking I should postpone it for a Saturday, because I think since I'm going to be in school on Tuesdays, I think it would be much better to do one on a Saturday. So and I can't do the first Saturday of October, so I'm going to have to most likely put it for October 13th. That will most likely be when the Brickels Cup Series will have its final race on Saturday, October 13th. And the point standings will be the official point standings for every single person in the Brickels Cup Series will be posted a week later on October 20th. Because of course it's school. That will be the last video for season 2 of the Brickels Cup Series on Saturday, October 20th. So anyway, we are about to reach the halfway point. Jake Rogers continues to lead with about a 5 3/4 lead over Michael Harvey. Carter Keselowski in the 33 car, looks like he's about to pass the 38. It looks like the 20 car, 39 Ryan Newman fan. He's gonna battle Carter Keselowski. That's for 3rd. It looks like Carter Keselowski. This is the same car he won with at Infineon back in June in the Oreo 350. But looks like the 33 car is on the nose on the rear bumper of Michael Harvey, gonna battle it out. Carter Keselowski, I'm very sorry. To the inside, no, Harvey puts the block on him. Carter Keselowski's gonna try one more. We'll try maybe one more shot through at the start finish line. Will he? Looks like he will not. Jake Rogers now 6.12 seconds in front of Michael Harvey. So it looks like Jake Rogers will actually score his first ever victory. Maybe he's only one for the season. It's very nice to see Jake Rogers actually win something. He's had really bad times. Remember, he had a good time in the Daytona 500, but he unfortunately had a bad time in 2000 in Titanic 300. So looks like here we go. Battle for 3rd. Looks like the 20 car, 39 Ryan Newman fan, and the 33 of Carter Keselowski. So let's take a commercial break, and we'll see, and we'll come back to the race soon. Back to the race. So when we left off, Carter Keselowski was trying to hold off 3rd from 39 Ryan Newman fan. Let's get back to that. So it looks like Carter Keselowski is doing a good job holding off that 20 car. Hopefully he will keep that way for the rest of the race as we are coming to lap 18 of 30 with 13 to go. 20 car's got a good line, but it looks like he won't be able to do it. It's like nose to bumper. Carter Keselowski going a little high above the track. Looks like the 20 car's got a good shot. He's got a good shot. That 20 car does. Looks like it will not happen. Jake Rogers in the 43 car. Looks like this is like what happens. He gets a good shot and then someone else chases him down. So here we go. Lap 19 of 30. 12 laps to go to decide this race. Jake Rogers now has a 5-second lead over Michael Harvey. He has to keep that lead going. Looks like he gained another like half a second over Michael Harvey. This looks like about what the race will most likely come to. all between the 43 and the 38 now. The 33 and the 20 are still trying, but it looks like Jake Rogers is going to win the Home Depot 301 as he will come down to the final 10 laps at New Hampshire. So let's take a look. Let's check on our points leader. 3B Freaky 1 to 78. 3B Freaky 1 looks like there's him and second place Max Skinner. Both these dudes are about 75 points each. There's Billy Bishop in the 95. Can I get a yellow? Looks like 3B Freak. Looks like the 6 car will hold off some good some tactics. The 6 car will most likely gain some points. Maybe not the entire points lead, but he will probably reduce his 75 point lead maybe to a 50 point lead or something, maybe like 65 or something. I don't know. But let's take a look and see what our fastest lap times have been. Looks like the fastest lap time was Mr. iPhone Man 3. Looks like he tied Jake Rogers at 39.416. Wow, that's pretty rare. Looks like Mr. iPhone Man 3 and Jake Rogers have gotten the fastest lap times. 39.46. I'm sorry. My reading sucks. Jake Rogers, Mr. iPhone Man 3, 39.316. Jake Rogers, 39.416. Exactly 1/10 of a second faster. I'm sorry. My reading really sucks. My eyes are not as they used to be. So anyway, let's get back to Jake Rogers, our most likely winner for the day. Not the 47, the 43. So looks like Jake Rogers is about to lap DJ Becker in car 51. DJ Becker trying to hold off him, but looks like Jake Rogers will be able to lead that 51 car. Here we go. He's got one more lap of freedom, and then it'll be turned over to Jake Rogers. Looks like the 39 car. What happened here? 93 Alexander Dawson. Must have had to have a pit stop or something. 39 car. That's Brian Thome. Looks like he must have had something break on his car. Now let's zoom out live. Looks like DJ Becker is reporting he is out of the race. I mean, DJ Becker is one lap down, and so is Alexander Dawson. And there was a broken valve on the 39 car on lap number 10. So here we go. Coming down to the final 10 laps, the final 5 laps of the race. Jake Rogers over about 7 seconds in front of the 38 car. And looks like there doesn't seem to be anyone that's going to stop him. Looks like, there's caution on the track. Looks like 30, that's not good. Caution out. No, he stayed green, but this is really going to help the 30 car. 30 car is Carter Newcomb. He is off the pace. It looks like something must have broke on him. Looks like he's gonna come back on the track. He's gonna go at a nice 50 miles an hour. Wow, look at this. Reduced the 43 from an 8-second lead to a 3 and 3/4 second lead. Wow, that's really bad. Looks like the 30 car, I think he must have had a flat tire, but Jake Rogers, this is gonna put his lead in peril. Just one slow car. Rogers had to slow down, so that reduced his 8-second lead to 3 and 3/4 second lead. Like almost half. Almost half his point lead. His lead was reduced. Looks like he's going to get up to speed. He will lead lap 26. 4 to go this time by Jake Rogers. Now 3.75 seconds behind the 38 cars. It now seems like, wow, Rogers really got a really fast lap that time. Looks like he was able to speed up his car, and looks like he was able to get up to a 4.5 second lead, not a 3.25 second lead. So now he's going to try and lap down the 88 car of what was it? The 88 car of Jeff Gordon 524 48 88. Kind of a, without that 30 car, the 88 car, the 88 and maybe even the 31 would have went a lap down. As Carter Newcomb returning back to the race, two laps down. So flat tire, I believe, for the 30 car or something, as his day will be ruined. Although it seems like it's already ruined. He's the last car running in the field. He's 41st, 2 laps down behind Brian Thome. He's currently 1 lap. He crashed out on lap number 10 because of something breaking on the car. So yeah. So Jake Rogers will take 2 laps to go to decide this race. Looks like he was able to get his 8-second lead back pretty smoothly. Well, it looks like the 38 car, wow. Looks like Harvey was able to get not too fast, not too far away. Looks like 46 car lengths behind that 43 car. As Jake Rogers will be entering the final 2 turns of the final 4 turns next time by Jake Rogers from Utah, trying to get his first victory ever. Here we go. White flag, 1 lap to go. Jake Rogers from Utah, who's never had a win, could go to victory lane this time unless he blows up. And Michael Harvey's going to be still right there. He may be pretty far, but he still doesn't have enough to make it to the finish line. He's just got to keep going. If anything happens, he will lose the race. But it looks like that will not happen because this is New Hampshire and nothing really happens during New Hampshire. Here we go. Coming to the checkered flag through turn 3. Jake Rogers trying to lap the 29 car and the 21 car. Here we go. Out of turn 4. Jake Rogers from Utah will score his first win in the Brickels Cup Series after a lot of races of bad luck. Jake Rogers wins the Home Depot 301. Finally, after all that bad luck, Jake Rogers finally gets a win and leads about 75% of the race. Maybe even 80% of the race. Michael Harvey will finish 5.14 seconds, and then Carter Keselowski's 3rd. The 20 car of 39 Ryan Newman fan will finish 4th. Logan Ryan 5th. Dale Jr. fan 88-81 6th. Mr. Ico Man 3 7th. Theo Stiegel 8th. Rhett Yates 9th, and Bjorn 14th fan 10th. Since I know this is New Hampshire, so it's a really boring track, but Jake Rogers will successfully get his first ever 2012 victory. So here are the top. So now let's take a look at the point standings. First through 10th. '11th through 20th. 21st through 30th. 31st through 40th. 35 cars finished on the lead lap. Racerville 74 was the last person to finish on the lead lap. And 41st and 42nd. 30 car finished 3 laps down. So that's pretty much it. This has been the Home Depot 301 at New Hampshire International Speedway. Jake Rogers finally gets his first ever victory. And now for the point standings.